A bit of a weird place to meet up, don't you think?
I concur. At least it's not some cliché movie location like at the very back of an alley at the dead of night, though.
Back of an alley? I thought you were supposed to be cultured Mr. Peterson. I'm gorgeous for crying out loud, and what's more gorgeous than me? The beauty of the outside world, of course.
Can't deny that. Anyway, start talking, Tyler. I need answers, and to be honest, I think I deserve them too.
Listen, Mr. Biden, what I did to you during the last episode was nothing personal, but it was something that had to be done. I had to know for certain if you truly had the balls to see this GM war to the very end. As a man who's played this mode for many years, I consider the integrity of it very important. Only the best general managers can truly play the game. And you know what, Mr. Biden? You've proven right here and now that you do have the balls for it.
How do you figure?
Because you came here, you didn't take your balls and scurry back home. It shows you want to go the whole way. And most importantly, it shows you have true potential.
True potential?
That's right. Mr. Biden, I feel like the time is now to properly train you. With my guidance, I guarantee that we will catch up to Donald and Heyman, as well as fully take Obama and Woods out of the equation. The only question left is this. Will you follow my teachings, Joe? Will you do whatever it takes to win?
You know what? I'm willing to give you another chance, especially since Donald has said he's going to be giving us double the funds that you gave Heyman as an apology for the sabotage being accepted in the first place.
Oh wow, that's certainly great to hear.
So, when do these so-called teachings of yours start?
Now, isn't the best time for that. Let's put a pin in this until after the next premium event. It'll be best to get that free 60K in our bank before I work on weakening Donald's brand, since it'll probably also destroy whatever friendship he and Joe have. But it's all for the love of the game after all.
Very well, I guess we better head back. Thanks for talking Tyler into this, Jordan.
My pleasure, Mr. President. Anything is possible when you're willing to share your darkest fashion secrets.
Fashion secrets? I didn't think you took all that seriously, Jordan.
Trust me, Joe, this man certainly has some fashion skeletons in his closet. Anyway, I'll be off now. Joe, I'll hit you up as usual if any requests from our roster turn up in our inbox.
Mr. Former President, before you depart too, allow me to advise that you should take the utmost caution with this.
Why? Do you think Breeze may have an ulterior motive?
My deep psychological analysis doesn't seem to think so. However, I do believe that the whole idea of Breeze becoming a teacher of sorts may be a risk. Just keep in mind about what you're willing to throw away to achieve success in this series.
Shout out to the Homo sapiens!
Jesus Christ, man, can you stop fucking shouting?
Oh, my bad, guys, but cut a giant some slack, yeah? The Homo sapiens came through for me, and I'm just hyped about that.
They sure did. Congrats on being voted as the special guest host for the episode.
Thanks a lot, bro Obama. Are you down to have a giant help you out with booking your shows today?
You know what, big man? Let's get it done.
That's actually fair too, seeing as Truth has helped me book mine. And Elon has helped Donald book his too.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call Elon helping me fair or anything, Joe.
He literally booked one of your entire damn shows for you in the last episode. Like, seriously, man, get a
Hey,
grip.
I never asked for him to even help me in the first place until the sabotage events became news to us, but whatever. I'm up first as usual, so let's get this thing started. Oh great, here we fucking go. Hey Paul, what's the difference between a guitar and a jellyfish?
Obviously you can't strum a jellyfish. What in the fuck is wrong with you? You allowed your boy Toy Elon to book solo into a rivalry with the tribal chief. The one thing I specifically told you not to fucking do?
L plus ratio, Paul, I've had enough.
Excuse me?
I've come to understand something recently. Me and you? We run the show here, not Roman. And if he can't deal with that, then he can go fuck himself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a minute, Mr. Trump. What exactly are you saying?
We don't need Roman Paul. It's not him that's gotten us this far. It's our quality knowledge of the industry as a whole. And with that said, I can see that Roman becomes more of a problem with every show. So you need to decide, Paul. Is it going to be me or the tribal chief? Like you said before, you're a businessman. So I'm sure you'll come to the right decision. The art of the deal has struck in the power card shop today, it seems, so I better cop this shit. But look, I do hope Paul comes around and sticks by the decision I'm making. It shouldn't be too hard, right? I mean, he's already betrayed Roman this year already. Now, Damien here is a little upset that he can't beat Tama Tonga and is demanding he get a win here. Well, Damien, I don't know if you're aware, but this is real fucking life and I can't help you get the win because you're the one fucking wrestling, not me. So stop crying about your obvious skill issue and get the job done already. I need to sign another challenger for Chelsea Green and her United States Championship. Every woman the scouts have come back with here is more than worthy to be on my brand. But I need to look at this on a star perspective. Why would Bianca Belair want to go after Chelsea Green when Rhea Ripley is right there? I personally believe Naomi is a much better fit for Chelsea's next opponent. Plus, I'm quite the fan of her change of character recently. She's taking matters into her own hands, much like I always do as the President of the United States. And now that I'm done trying to protect Roman, let's see if he can make himself look really, really strong and try to get the win over Solo Sikoa on his own. This is my show, and that makes me the star of it. Roman better start realizing it soon, because I'm done. I'm done being pushed around. Greatness personified lies right in front of you in the form of your oh-so-great president, Donald Trump.
What's up, Barry? We got a bit of an issue here. Both Bray Wyatt and Joe Gacy's contracts are expiring.
Fuck. Didn't we just give Bray an extension using one of our power
I'm
cards?
pretty sure that was just to extend it by an extra 2 weeks. So unless you're fine forking over a massive sum of our current budget, I think we're gonna have to make a tough decision here. One of these two men are gonna have to leave the brand.
Damn it. It's gonna have to be Gacy then. Wyatt is too valuable to let go. So much for that feud between the two that I was building.
I'm sorry to hear your plans have been ruined because of this man. Lastly, we've got both Bronson and Dominic arguing about who should be in the main event tonight. It's your call, Barry. What do you want to do?
Sorry, Dom, but you being in my main event doesn't work out in my current plans. Woods tell the two that Bronson and Rhodes are going to be taking the main event spot.
Rhodes main eventing instead of Dom? I'm sure the IWC would love that one.
Ah, good one. And thanks, man.
Sounds like you and Woods have a good working relationship.
1 out of 3 presidents getting along well with their consultants. It's better than nothing. Anyway, let's get on with booking tonight's show.
So what have you got planned for tonight, bro?
Well, I might as well make use of the Bray and Gacy feud whilst I still have it. So I'm going to book them in a match for tonight.
Why not add a stipulation to it since the feud is going to be ending tonight anyway?
The best I can do here is a tables match. I need to save money as well as Bray's stamina too. It's running quite low at the moment, so we can't risk injury by putting him in a steel cage or something like that.
That's some good employee management for sure. It's a shame though, since the steel cage match would have been fire. I myself have quite fond memories of one. Remember when I slammed Bobby Lashley through one?
Didn't he win that match though by rolling off the side that you slammed him through after that?
So anyway, I see you're making a signing here.
Indeed. It seems Joe didn't renew Blair's contract over on NXT, so she's become a free agent. I definitely consider her a future name of the industry, so she's a perfect fit for the vision I'm trying to cook.
But not Shaq though, right? Don't think I didn't see that fellow giant pop up on the scout list.
He's a fellow dog for sure, but don't worry, he doesn't fit into my plans. You're the only giant I'd want to have on my show, bro.
Nice job with the booking, bro Obama. Now I understand why you gave Bronson the main event spot instead of Dominic.
Dominic was low on stamina too, so even if him versus Tommaso was a bigger match, I still probably would have been hesitant to book it anyway.
Man, what is it with your show and stamina shoes?
I honestly have no clue. It feels like I'm the only one of us 3 suffering from it.
So hear me out on this, Joe. Paragon is asking for a match with Seth Rollins. We could get an instant big-time feud out of this. In fact, I'd recommend going a step further and making it for Seth's World Championship just to guarantee a strong kickoff to the rivalry.
Oh wow, that could be massive for us. Let's get it booked.
Excellent, I knew you'd be up for it. Last off, we've got Cora here making demands for how she should be presented going forwards. I recommend we just terminate her contract and be done with it.
Hang on a minute, Breeze, isn't that a little harsh?
I know I said we'd wait till after the next premium event to start teaching you what I know, but this is a great opportunity for a quick first lesson. That lesson being that you need to be ruthless as a general manager. Your roster is simply pawns for your future greatness. Any chance for free leverage over the opponent should be taken. In this case, we can use the money from Cora's contract for something far more productive. Her usefulness has now expired, so now we must move on and not look back.
Breeze. I don't agree with this decision, but if anyone could be cut for the sake of more profit right now, it would probably be Cora. Very well, Breeze, do what you have to do.
Oh, Mr. Biden, this is excellent progression from you. I was right, there is certainly still hope for you with this mode after all. I'll let you get on with booking this week's show now.
Fuck. Was that really necessary? Maybe not. But I'm determined to not only catch up to Donald, but to win this series as a whole now. With that in mind, listening to Breeze's lessons will probably be the best thing for me going forward. Regardless of if the choices are morally wrong. Let's try and keep focused on booking tonight's show for now, though. Chris Sabin needs a health spa card to help get his stamina back up. It's the least I can do for him since he's been an absolute workhorse since the start of the series. I'm going to use that money that the brand gained from the termination of Cora's contract to go towards a replacement star, that being Candice LeRae. This actually turned out better than I thought. I brought Candice in whilst managing to save some of the profit I earned from Cora's departure in the first place. I guess risks are indeed worth the rewards after all. And here's the full show for tonight. Let's see if it's strong enough to keep pace with what Donald has booked. And even if it doesn't, perhaps the victory today is the knowledge gained from Breeze's teachings. God, I sound like a damn Sith Lord. To be honest, I've got the Palpatine look pretty much perfected, so me being a Sith wouldn't even be that much of a stretch in the Star Wars universe.
Well, what do you know? Damien actually managed to stop his bitching and win a match for once.
Oh, he came and blamed you for his losing streak? It literally makes no sense. It's not like we're the ones competing in the ring in his place.
Exactly. Like imagine if we were competing in Omos's place. The 3 of us would literally have to stack up on each other just to match up to his size to make the whole thing realistic.
They don't call me the Nigerian giant for nothing.
Donald, your fat ass is staying down at the bottom as the legs in that equation.
Wow, a fat joke, huh? Haven't heard one of those from your decrepit ass in a while. There you go, Roman. This just proves you can easily win your battles on your own. You just choose not to, because you're a lazy bitch.
What the hell is
Jesus,
going
Don,
on?
you borrowing Omos's giant balls there, champ.
Yeah, he must be. Even I accept the fact that Roman should be acknowledged. And I'm the size of a damn mountain.
Pussies, the lot of you. SmackDown is my show, and I'm not going to let Roman push me and Heyman around anymore.
Oh, Barry, I respect the hell out of you for signing Blair Mann. I really didn't want to release her in the first place, but of course Breeze wasn't there to make sure we extended her contract.
Since you brought the man up, what's the situation with him? You gonna fire him as your consultant?
That was my original plan, but he explained his actions to me, and I'm willing to give him another chance.
Once again, Joe, that's pussy talk. You really got to take notes of me rebelling against Roman.
No, Donald, it is you who has to take notes, because trust me, sooner than later I'm going to kick you off that pedestal you've created for yourself in the rankings.
Where's this fire come from all of a sudden, Joe? I swear at the start of the series you were content with just making sure you didn't finish in last.
You gotta respect the fire that burns in him, though, for real.
That kind of fire may have even kept you in office, Joe. I'm joking, by the way. Come for me like that, and I'll put you down the same way I did during the election. Are you fucking kidding? This damn jabroni of all people is a double champion.
I won't lie, I'm quite shocked with this outcome.
Joe, what in the world possessed you to book this?
You could never understand my vision, Don. Stick to your own damn lane before Roman comes around to Superman punch your ass.
Oh, so you want to start talking shit now? I've had enough of this. Get the fuck out of here whilst I book my second show. Finally, it feels like it's been forever since Paul didn't call me before booking a show. He must still be thinking about whether he wants to stop being Roman's bitch or not. Anyway, I thought of a great idea for a tag team on my brand. Damian Priest and R-Truth have become good friends since the Judgment Day storyline. So why not go all the way and get them to challenge for the tag team titles together? I was expecting Truth to pop out of nowhere and thank me for that. Oh, right, of course, he's now become Ron Killings. Thank God, because honestly, Truth's craziness can get a little too much even for me. Anyway, here's my show. Liv and Rhea have managed to maintain a level 4 rivalry, so we're going to use that to give us an epic finale to the show. If you can't tell, these are indeed the go-home shows before our next premium event, so it's important we come swinging with our best. That said, I'm keeping Roman versus Solo for the premium event for the sake of gaining some extra fans on that show too.
Miller wants a one-on-one match tonight. You think you can make that happen?
I'm sure I can find a way to squeeze that into my card tonight. Thanks for letting me know.
Say, bro, Obama, I've got a question. It revolves around one of your power cards in your inventory.
What's on your mind, man?
Okay, so you've got this cheat code card that I imagine you got because Woods is your consultant. Would you using this be key to getting you caught back up with Donald and Joe? You could derail their plans as well as take one of the biggest stars in the process.
You're not wrong. But the three of us are on a friendly basis. Well, I mean, that's what I thought before Joe started bringing the heat to Donald just now. But with me being last, it wouldn't be a good idea for me to be making enemies anyway. Because Donald and Joe could then just tag team my show and make it completely redundant with their own power cards.
But what if either Donald or Joe were to disturb the peace instead?
Only then will I consider using the cheat code. Until then, though, I'm going to keep things civil and not use it.
But what if Woods then starts hassling you to use it to catch back up to the
Let's not think about that. Woods is my boy after all. There's no way he'd sabotage our healthy working relationship like that.
Biggie says hi.
Okay, fair point.
Where's Cody at? Ah, I see what you're doing. No stamina level, I presume.
It's fucking bullshit, man. I swear I've not been abusing the stipulation matches to the point where my stamina levels should be this bad.
It's not all bad though. That fatal 4-way women's match should cook. And then you've got some other decent matches like Dominic versus Tommaso and Tiffany versus Lyra.
All good matches, don't get me wrong, but I know Donald and Joe have got it better. At this point, I'm at least 50K fans behind the two. Something's got to give on their end at this point for me to catch up.
No call and not even a major memo from Breeze this week. I'm going to hope that just means there's nothing going on then. I know we're on good terms now, but we saw how things went with Blair Davenport because I heard nothing from him. Probably just my paranoia settling in again. It's been like this ever since I heard Donald tell the world that other world leaders have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Well, you know what? It's Donald who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in this series because by the end of this show, I'm going to be taking the top spot in the rankings. What better way to reach that pedestal that Donald has created for himself by having the greatest tag team of all time win championship gold? It's time for Theory and Tonga to get their hands on those tag team titles. Meanwhile, Paragon and Seth are going to have a much anticipated rematch as Rollins attempts to win back his world championship. And here's the cherry on top of this amazing chocolate chip ice cream I've made. Say hello to the Fighting Champion Power Card, the exclusive NXT card that gives all title matches on my show a boost, a reference to the great championship matches we got to witness during the black and gold days of the brand. With this power card combined with this amazing show I've booked, it's looking inevitable that I'll be at the top. one episode of listening to Breeze has potentially put me in position of becoming the head of the table in this series. I definitely made the right decision not firing him when I had the chance.
Nice one. Now there's no way Woods can be upset regarding your treatment of Kofi.
Once again, Kofi losing wouldn't even be my fault to begin with, since we're not the ones in the ring in the first place. But yeah, Kofi has surprisingly been one of my best stars.
Why is that surprising? Kofi's great.
Big E says hi.
Okay, fair enough.
I will say I'm loving the Truth and Priest combo here, Trump.
Yeah, I figured there was a bit of a charm pairing these two up. It's a shame they didn't win the tag belts, though. It would have opened Solo's schedule up a bit, meaning he could solely focus on taking down the tribal chief.
Yeah, can we talk about that for a second? I know I was the one who said having Roman on your brand was a bad call whilst Heyman is your consultant. But you did take some time to look at the rankings at the end of the last episode, right? Joe really isn't that far behind you.
Barry speaking the finest of truths as usual.
Shut it, Joe. What exactly are you trying to say, Barry?
I think what Bro Bomb is saying is that at this point, trying to push your biggest star off your brand may not be the best call whilst you've got competition knocking at your door in the rankings.
Oh, come on, this is Sleepy Joe we're talking about. There's no way he's going to be able to overtake me. I am an expert at this game, with the greatest mind in wrestling backing me up in the form of Paul Heyman. I can't possibly lose.
I love it when he goes off on an ego rant like this, because that just seals his fate of being on the losing end of the battle.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how often that happens.
Oh, all of you can fuck off. Except you Omos, you're pretty cool.
Stop!
Oh, cool, Seth got the title back. At least now Joe's brand doesn't look like a jobber fest anymore. Seriously, you guys think this will be enough to beat
Trump,
me?
I beg you stop talking. We all know how this is going to end if you don't.
Crap, I forgot to give Theory a fixed match
I
card.
knew you were still a fan of him, bro.
Just because I'm not jizzing all over for him
fuck?
doesn't mean I don't see the vision of seeing the future right before my
Heading
eyes.
to the top, yeah, it's not a surprise. The top being my giant head because I'm the size of a mountain.
Regardless, I still know I've got this in the bag.
Okay, look, I'm actually starting to get a bit annoyed by you now, Joe. Because you're out here acting like it's inevitable. You may be close to me in the rankings, but can you really be this confident?
Fighting champion.
Does he know?
Oh, he knows.
You used a fighting champion card?
Yep.
The card that gives all title matches on your show a boost?
Oh yes, classic black and gold in my veins.
Oh, fuck.
What you gotta say now, bitch boy?
Holy crap, Joe. Congrats, man.
Yeah, for real, man, you let that fire burn inside you and you've cooked hard.
Thanks, boys, I appreciate it. Don't be making it too easy for me, though, Barry. I want to see you picking the pace up again.
Haha, I deal with endless suffering on my show.
Speaking of suffering, Donald hasn't moved the face muscle since his worldly realization a minute ago.
Donald, your phone.
Shut the fuck up, Barry. Whoever the hell this is you're calling at a bad time.
Shut the fuck up, bitch boy. The tribal chief couldn't care less about your existential crisis about losing the top spot in the
How the hell do you already know about that?
Because I'm Roman fucking Reigns, and here you were trying to convince that idiotic ex-wiseman of mine that me not being on your brand didn't matter. Yeah, I bet you've woken up now, huh? It's not me who needs you, bitch boy, it's the other way around. You know damn well I'm the best chance you've got at claiming that top spot back. So if I was you, I'd start realizing who truly runs SmackDown around here. Cause it ain't your bitch.
Donald, you good?
I'm gonna go cry under my shower that uses gold coins as water.